Have you ever stopped and just wondered, what if money had never existed? I really want you to picture this for a second. No coins jingling in your pocket, no cash folded up in your wallet, no credit cards, heck, not even those digital numbers sitting in your bank account. Tomorrow morning, you wake up to a completely different reality. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to unpack exactly what that alternate world would look like. Put yourself right in the middle of this scenario. You walk into your local grocery store, just like you always do, and grab a loaf of bread. You stroll up to the counter, and the cashier just smiles at you. And then they ask, "So what are you giving me in return?" Boom. Suddenly, your wallet is completely useless. Everything you rely on to navigate your daily life means absolutely nothing. The plastic, the paper, it's all pointless. You have to immediately figure out how to provide some kind of tangible value on the spot, just to get your breakfast. Sounds literally impossible, right? Well, actually, for most of human history, this was completely normal. Thousands of years ago, people survived perfectly fine without money. If you grew wheat and your neighbor raised chickens, you simply traded. Wheat for eggs, milk for clothes, fish for firewood. It was simple, it was direct. Until it wasn't. Okay, let's dive into this, because it gets complicated fast. Imagine you're a fisherman and you desperately need a new pair of shoes. But the shoemaker doesn't want your fish, he wants honey. So now you've got to go out and hunt down a beekeeper who's willing to trade their honey for your fish, just so you can drag that honey back to the shoemaker to finally get your shoes. One simple purchase turns into an exhausting, multi-step treasure hunt. Economists actually have a specific term for this absolute nightmare scenario: the double coincidence of wants. Basically, both people have to want exactly what the other person has to trade at the exact same time. And as tiny villages grew into larger towns and eventually massive cities, this system became a huge headache. Trade completely slowed down. People were wasting so much precious time just searching for the perfect exchange instead of, actually creating new things. And think about major purchases. Without money, buying a house would be almost unimaginable. Imagine walking up to a homeowner and saying, "Hey, I love the place. Tell you what, I'll give you 40,000 chickens for your home." First of all, where are you going to even keep 40,000 chickens? And more importantly, how do you both agree the house is really worth exactly that many birds? Money solved this whole mess by becoming a medium everyone simply agreed how to set value. But let's play devil's advocate. Let's imagine money never appeared at all. Would modern civilization just completely collapse? Well, not necessarily. We might have seen the rise of giant community networks. In this kind of utopian illusion, society just meticulously tracks what everyone gives and takes. You repair someone's roof today, and next month someone else grows your food. Instead of paying with cash, society just keeps a running tally of your ongoing contributions. In a way, we actually do this on a micro level all the time. Think about it. Parents don't charge their kids for cooking dinner, right? Friends help each other fix a car without ever sending an invoice. People contribute freely because they deeply trust the relationship. This whole utopian idea is really just about expanding that exact same family trust to cover millions of complete strangers. Sounds beautiful, doesn't it? But here is where we crash right back into reality. What happens when someone keeps taking from the network but never gives anything back? And who gets to be the ultimate judge of what's fair? I mean, how much is 1 hour of teaching worth compared to 1 hour of literal brain surgery? Without a common, standardized system of value, arguments over what's fair would just never ever end. On top of that, without a common currency, innovation could severely slow down. Today, inventors spend years building new tech because they're hoping for financial rewards down the line. Without money, what's the motivation to spend 20 grueling years creating a life-saving medicine? Sure, some people would still do it just to help humanity, absolutely, but a lot of others might not. Our world could become highly cooperative, but way less innovative. And the ripple effects, they don't stop there. International trade would become incredibly difficult. Countries couldn't just simply buy oil, computers, or medicine from one another. No, they'd have to sit down and negotiate enormous, highly complex physical exchanges of goods and services every single time. Because of all this massive friction, global commerce as we know it would probably shrink dramatically. Even your personal life and travel would completely change. Imagine landing in another country for a much-needed getaway, but nobody accepts money. To get your hotel room, maybe you have to jump into the kitchen and cook dinner for everyone. To ride a train to the next city, perhaps you have to help repair the station's electrical system. Literally, every single vacation becomes a stressful, non-stop job interview. But here's the thing. Oddly enough, some modern ideas already kind of resemble a world without traditional cash. Think about it. People are constantly earning and trading reputation points online. We're seeing community skill exchanges popping up in cities everywhere. Neighbors are sharing tools instead of buying them. Even digital games have these massive virtual economies where items hold real value without any physical cash changing hands. So maybe money isn't the only way humans can organize society. Maybe it's just the system we happen to build. So if money had never existed, would the world be a kinder place because we depended on each other more? Or would life just become frustrating, unfair, and unbelievably slow? Well, one thing is for sure. Money itself isn't food. It's not water. It's not shelter. It's simply a tool. In fact, it's probably humanity's greatest invention for helping billions of complete strangers cooperate with each other every single day. So the next time you tap your phone to pay for a coffee, remember, you aren't just spending money. You're participating in a massive, invisible network of global cooperation. Which leaves us with one final, incredibly fascinating thought experiment to wrap up this explainer. If the entire world got together and agreed to replace money tomorrow, what would you choose instead? Seriously, think about how you would redesign the whole system. Thanks for tuning in, and keep questioning the systems around you.